Welcome, friend. Welcome to Morrowind.
Stand up. There you go. You were dreaming. What's your name?
Welcome, friend. Welcome back to Periite's Temple. Not the most hospitable place in the Plains of Oblivion, but it's where we are at the moment. I apologise that the episode is a little bit on the late side this week. It's the way of the season to be a little distracted and caught off guard by various things that need to be taken care of and so on. But I hope wherever you are, you're having a pleasant day and the world is being kind and gentle to you as it possibly can be. And let's hang out in this old and peculiar video game for a while and see what sort of mischiefs we can get up to. Now, at the end of the last episode, I was thinking about the job we agreed to do for one of the scamp overseer types, which was to help keep their pet Kwama Queen a little bit poisoned. Which, doesn't sound much fun for the Kwama Queen, but then again, Periite. So, fair enough. And I remembered that at one point I found myself, that'll hurt, in the company of some self-declared Queen's Guard Daedra. So I'm assuming that if they're the Queen's Guard, they're guarding the Queen, and she's somewhere near them. And it was close to where we came down out of this thing, if I remember correctly. Should probably see if I can just heal myself with a little break from that bit of bone snapping. It's all good though, we'll feed the acrobatics. No pain, no gain, quite literally. Hopefully it'll be somewhere around here. I'll have a little poke around anyway. I'm fairly sure they were standing, yes, around one of these tower things. That looks like one of them. Are you a Queen's Guard? You're an Overseer. Okay. I apologize for that alarm noise. If you don't know what I'm talking about, that's because I remember to cut it out. Go me. If you do know what I'm talking about, then I apologize for my vagueness. It is a shameful and tragic thing that I have become. Or something. Stop it, you little pest. Come on, get bent. Wooed. Well, I am not doing a fantastic job at turning up a Kwama Queen in need of poisoning, am I? Still? Oh, hang on. Queen's Guard. Queen. Okay, what does my journal say? Giving a potion of cause disease to the Kwama Queen. Okay, let's try it. Magic. Potion of cause disease. Deep. Bargain. Bargain. Under P for potion, I guess. Potion of cause disease. No, I don't think dropping it at the feet is going to help. Oh, I just click on it. Fine. I gave the potion to the Kwama Queen. She will be diseased once again. I should return to the scamp foreman. Okay, he was up. I don't remember where he was up, but he was up something. And he didn't seem to like it very much. Forgive me. I'm British. It comes naturally. I can't help it. For a famously repressed bunch, we are really quite suggestive. Is this the correct upness? I guess we should find out. No one slapped me yet. Does feel familiar. Then again, I have a mind like a Swiss cheese nowadays, so, you know, the fact it feels familiar doesn't actually mean a damn thing whatsoever. Camp housing. Yay. It was familiar. Go me. You'd help us camp out, wouldn't you? Yes? You did it! Perfect! You really saved my skin. Here, you can have some, along with these dice. Dice have been added to your inventory. Scamp skin has been added to your inventory. That's kind of gross to just pick off a bit of dead toe skin and hand it over, but it all goes into potions, I suppose. Thank you. Is there any other help you needed? Thanks again, you ain't half bad. I'm not sure what scamps sound like. Probably gobbly. Thanks again, you aren't half bad! That sort of thing. But that doesn't seem very easy on your ears. Or my throat. So, let's leave it at that. I wouldn't say it's been a pleasure, but it's been a thing. Ah yes, note to self. Leave through door rather than jump at it. This time, instead of searching around like a lunatic, I'm just going to try and use the amulets I have, which don't register as magic. Carry out return amulet. I wonder if they always return me here. I don't remember. I don't remember where I was. Let's find out, shall we? Let's... Oh, that's right. Couldn't find the fucking swimming entrance, could I? Because, once again, vague. map probably has some clues. You'd think. I should probably look, shouldn't I? That makes sense. Yeah, that way. There we are. There's your hole in the wall. So we are definitely in a different room at least. I remember it was difficult to get out of the water. Doesn't really matter, I suppose. Let me just go down to where I came in. Although, like I said before, pretty sure I can't actually get back out of the well without some floatiness. But let's pop back in and out of Periite and see where we end up. Periite sigil. Periite exit. Does bring us back here. Okay, well that's another bit of fast travel added to our belt. If we ever need to get to a point where we can grab a quick intervention to Balagia Fort, then we're sorted. Could be handy to get a jail free card for sometimes.
Looks like you've already got some of what you have coming to you.
Oh yeah, you said that last time, didn't you? One of these I might have to kill you. I can't rest either. Fine. Whatever. I don't know, these Imperials. Rude buggers. Yeah.
Looks like you've already got some of what's coming to you.
Yes. Time to adjust. Igfa. Oh, Igfa. No, I wanted to talk to you about health. Yes, that's what I figured. A creature's health is a measure of its capacity to withstand punishment, physical punishment. A creature with weak health succumbs easily to disease or injury, while a creature with exceptional health can endure and survive deadly diseases and injuries. Yeah. No crap. Disease? In Morrowind, you worry about 3 kinds of disease: common disease, blight disease, and copperous disease. Common disease isn't so bad, you can get cured at shrines or temples easily, but you need to get cured or people don't want to talk to you. Blight disease is more serious, and potions and cures are harder to come by. Copperous disease can't be cured, and some say vampirism is a disease, but the only cure for a vampire is destroying it. Policy on vampires is kill on sight, or run on sight. Yes, very understanding. So, about the old well. You fixed the well. I'm thrilled that everyone will be healed. Ah, I see. Here, take this gold and this enchanted amulet. I made many of them to give to the villagers, hoping it would help them. And thank you again. You're very welcome. Thank you for the money and the amulet of resist disease. It's been a pleasure. Don't think you can give me services yet.
By the gods, you're half dead.
I mean, yes, I am technically, literally half dead, but I do have a whole range of rubbish healing potions I should make use of. Somehow I always seem to land on the brandy. I wonder why that is. I ought to go through off screen at some point and sort out some of this mess of potions. Flog some stuff. Just tidy it up so that it's more useful. But not right now, because I'm already in the middle of a session, or the start of a session. Restore, 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 restore fatigue, fortify personality, restore health. 7 points for 14 seconds. That'd be one of mine for sure. 7 points, 14 seconds. 30 down. Okay, good. Everyone will stop telling me off for being half dead.
The Nine and the Empire, citizen.
Yes, probably in that order, right? Is this the door? That's the door. No. God. My sense of direction's shot today.
Ever consider joining the Legion?
Okay, there we are. Yes, I did consider joining the Legion.
Glory and honor, Emperor and Empire.
You told me I had to go and find some particular Egypt out in Nisus, I think. I haven't yet had another go at getting the Bards of Vardenfell working again, so the guy in here whose rich girlfriend wants to proposition him is still going to be broken. So, next thing to do, if I remember correctly, and there's every chance I don't, is to go back to my haunted shack and grab mushrooms so that I have the bits and pieces that are going to be required for Ajani's first quest in the Mages Guild. Because I'm determined to do that. Because well, because I am, basically. I'm fairly stubborn, and I like doing Ajani's quest first, for no particular reason, so I might as well do it. And I'm going to. And there's nothing you or anyone, well, you or most people can do to stop me. Like, Mrs. Ghostwoods could come flying in from the side and just tackle me to the floor. That would probably stop me fairly effectively. You know, maybe twist one of my arms behind my back so I couldn't play any further today. Have a power cut. I hope she doesn't cut the power. That'd be really annoying. So obviously there are plenty of things that people with sufficient motivation and the right physical proximity could do to stop me. But if you're listening to this, this is already in the past. You didn't stop me. Go invent a time machine. And then we'll talk. Or perhaps not. Like, maybe I won't see you coming. Anyway, here's the shack. And I haven't been molested by time travelers, so I guess no one actually minds that much that I'm going to go and do that quest. Now, I'm looking for Luminous Rosala. It'll be under L, M, K, Kwama, Luminous Rosala. I need one piece of each of them. Violet Coprinus. That looks violetish. These things are all fairly common, so I'm kind of guessing that for the most part they're going to be things with fairly decent amounts of stuff in the inventory. Bungler's Bane. Red Wax. Bitter Green. Black. Blistering. Blue. Bungler. Bungler's Bane. And Hyperphasia. It's mushroom, isn't it? That? Grim Lard. Sounds great. Booty meat. Human flesh. Guess I don't have any Hyperphasia. Okay, unless I've got some picked up in the ingredients here already, which would be very convenient and so therefore unlikely. That was the Kaguti meat. No, that was the human flesh. Iron rye. Kaguti hide. Okay. So, while I'm here, I'm going to dump some of the ingredients I've picked up because I don't want to have them carrying around. So I'll just chop this bit out in a minute. I'll just dump all this nonsense over quickly. Right, well, that took longer than I really want to think about, but because I'm probably going to need to know how much to cut out, that took about 16 minutes. So that's a chunk of my life that's gone forever and will never come again. Alas. Still, on the plus side, my inventory is now far more rational. I'm not weighed down with loads of stuff I don't need. The potions are all vaguely useful. The potion ingredients are just the 3 out of 4 mushrooms that I need. I'm still feeling slightly hard done by that I haven't picked up any hyperphasia along the way. Grows on tree trunks, like Bungler's Bane. It's a shelf fungus, if I remember rightly. Let's have a look. Actually, 2 of them are definitely shelf funguses. Yeah, it's a shelf fungus. So I have to find some trees to grab bits of mushroom off. Won't that be fun? Well, let's hope it will be fun, because you're stuck here with me while I'm wandering around this chunk of swamp looking for tree fungus. Everyone needs a hobby. Some people need hobbies that are better than the hobbies they have, I suppose. But, you know, I'm not going to be too tough on myself because, you know, the world's doing that plenty on its own. Thank you. Doesn't need any extra help. Cliff races was a bad sign. I really do like what this mod pack has done with the swamps. And particularly in this golden hour sunlight, they look absolutely gorgeous. Very impressive. Not noticing any great deposits of shelf fungus, mind. But they've got to be around somewhere. That was that cursed mine. It's looking so far as if regular Kwama eggs are just either deliberately or accidentally programmed to give random things off of the food and ingredient list. I mean, foods are ingredients, technically. A lot of the things, like scrib pie, for example, is a single effect potion ingredient with restore fatigue as its single effect. I could get some restoration from eating it as presented. I mean, it must be cooked. It's not raw scrib pie, after all. But I'd be get a far better effect by smoothing it up with, I don't know, some crab meat or some bread or something, and turn it into a disgusting abomination, and then bottling it. Because apparently stuff you've bottled has got to be better than stuff that's just unbottled. Bane. Yes. Well, I mean, at least we're finding some. Hello? What's this? Hidden trapdoor to underground Velothi Mansion upper level. Well, so you know how I was saying that no one had yet derailed me from going to poke about with the Mages Guild. I did underestimate the fact that I can very readily do it to myself. Have a little look around, shall we? I'm 99.9% sure this is modded content, so I don't really know what to expect. You were more dangerous in general. So let's drop a save. Whoops. Oh, it's a long way down. You can tell it's not a temple because no one's whispering strange noises at me yet. Ancient rotting wooden door. They don't look too healthy, do they?
Greetings to you. A pleasure to meet you.
I see. Hello, Equalizer. Welcome to this rundown used-to-be mansion. If you want to explore it, find some courage, unlike everyone else who came here before you, and kill all the ghosts downstairs. Can you kill someone that's already dead? I guess we're about to find out. Greetings to you. A pleasure to meet you. Tell me about yourself, Elaine. I'm Elaine, a warrior sworn to serve the Fighters Guild. Oh, are you? And this used-to-be mansion? What do you mean? Why do I keep calling this place a mansion? Well, I don't know what else to call it. Ancient ruins? A tomb? A giant underground maze full of foul and dead creatures? Calling it a mansion helps me to stay less horrified by the daunting ambience. Have you seen all these dead bodies, piles of bones and stains of blood all over the place? Some evil force must have caused all this carnage. A force to be reckoned with. Your background's still blue. Do you have any more to say? No, you don't. It was just being weird. Okay. Cool. Hi, Elaine. I think I have actually joined the Fighters Guild at this point. Okay, stuff in here is stealing and people are just standing around looking disapproving, so fair enough. Cien.
An adventurer, I presume.
Quite. Oh, hello. Nobody's been down here for a while. The previous owner of this place died with no obvious cause, you see. This made people think the place was cursed or haunted. You're welcome to stay if you like. My name is Cien. My good friend Elaine takes care of the place. I sometimes come to visit her. If you need anything, just ask. You don't like me very much, and you've already said goodbye. But, filmmaking and training? Welcome back, Syra. Do you need anything? Let's see about training. Yeah, I need to persuade you first. That's always an annoying minigame. Let's save that for later, shall we? Oh yes, that's definitely a pile of corpses. Okay, well look. Dining room door, locked level 25. You haven't gone very far, have you? Still, I suppose you're fighters. To answer your question, yes, you can kill dead things. Quite readily. Ectoplasm, thank you very much. Always nice. Silverware plates. Yeah, they don't really pass the test. Silverware cups. Yellow glass plates and bowls. Stylish. I'm not going to loot the dinner sets. They're not worth enough. Dining room door lock level 35. Okay. So there's going to be some shuffling of weapons and lockpicks, I see. Oh, that's the last use of the... Brian. Repair prompt. Armors. Isn't better. Wrapped chest. Now we're talking. That's a load of stuff. Most of it's probably nonsense. Errors 10 to 1, sure. Oh, alert. Yeah, 15 to 1. Okay. This is why, of course, my inventory is perennially a disaster. Because, you know, monkey see, monkey loot. But, you know, if you don't grab everything worth stealing, what kind of adventurer even are you? Not one that I recognize, that's for sure. Iron fork. How sad. Species barbarian. Yeah. On up a level. Maybe I can have those in this bed. Ransom fell off. Realm. Where's challenge? Armor skill. Very much. Can't rest here. Enemies, huh? Okay, well, I'm working on that. Right. I knew I shouldn't have put that sword back on. Precipitous of me. Oh dear God, that's annoying. Okay. Word to the wise, my friends. Don't leave a scroll of teleportation hotkey in your magic slot just in case you accidentally go ahead and cast it for no good reason. Right. Hello. Still going to kill you one day. Probably. Good night, sleep well, most likely kill you in the morning, that sort of thing. Luckily it's not very far. Still, damn careless of me, what? With all this because I couldn't find any mushrooms. Very sad. A gloomy evening. Don't think you get the swamp mushrooms until you're over this bit of hill. But I am keeping my eyes open just in case. Actually, were we? Around here somewhere. Back here behind this tree? Was. Okay. Right, let's try that again, shall we? Except this time without the random teleportation. Hello ladies, yes, don't mind me. Just passing through. All good here, we're all fine. We're all fine here, thank you. How are you? Right. This is what I was trying to deal with. First, a probe. I need to be quite good at removing traps. Comparing to how I usually have to do with locks. I assume maybe traps have a hidden difficulty. Some of them going to be tougher than others. But who actually knows? Many ghosts. But planning on leaping off anything and not taking the damage for it, but who knows. Paralysis. Not very useful, but I'm sure Auril will buy it. Magic resistant. Yeah, ditto. Can be handy, but not that strength, really. Shock resistant. Gotta make sure to resist your socks. Restore endurance. Nothing whatsoever. These things are spoiling us, aren't they? Ooh, that's not bad. An exquisite Hlalu robe. That'll enchant up nicely. Exquisite ring, ditto. As I said before, it's always worth hoarding the highest and second highest tiers of clothing, because you're going to want to enchant stuff at some point. You never know when it might come in handy. I mean, really, the reason anyone hoards anything, isn't it? It might come in handy. Diamond ore. Not something I typically associate with bedrooms. Maybe I haven't been trying hard enough. Well, maybe this isn't a bedroom. Not much like a bedroom. Oh, it's a dressing room, wasn't it? Alright, fair enough. Yeah, I don't tip... Oh, hello. That looks bugged. Still, that's extremely expensive. And very light. Pretty good armor, too. Wow. I'd even try it on at some point, see if it works. Yeah, I wouldn't normally expect to find a raw chunk of diamond ore in a dressing room. Perhaps I'm just not spending enough time in the right dressing rooms. Practically a haberdasher at this point. So, maybe I can use this bed now. And, right, let's level up. So, intelligence and willpower. And I know that I said that I was going to take luck every level. But I think I'm going to take that 5 in speed as well. Because, you know, it's just nice. At the next level, I should actually have my int and will up enough to be vaguely functional as a human being in society, rather than just this kleptomaniac dumbass. Okay. Love doing business with you. Thank you very much. Drop a save. I'm going to dispose of that because that's necessarily weird. Storage room. Sure. Oh, it's not trapped, just locked. My mistake. Pop the weapon back on. Again. I mean, I assume it's decent lockpick experience. Where's my security level? How's it looking now? 15. 7 points. 7%. Well, it's not so bad. I'm still alive. I'm still alive. Aha! I'm alive. Nice. Healing potion. I've got a cheap deal, haven't I? Oh, Guamilk will do. You've been a good friend, Guamilk. I'm sorry to see you go. Hopefully I can pick up some more Guamilk somewhere. Since I don't remember where I got the first lot, though. Who knows? For a storage room, it's not very much in here except undead. By Nabi Andrano. You had useless stuff, Zainabi. I would kill you again if you weren't already dead. And in fact, we did, by the look of it. Gold. Ambassador with these drakes, you are spoiling us. I mean, I did make free with a lot of high quality clothing, so I'm not complaining too much. But an entire storage room, 3 undead, and 9 gold. Very short. What a sad state of affairs. Right, well, that's one way. Let's try the other way. Locked and trapped, huh? Of course you are. What about data security? Oh, that's better. Actually a decent chunk. 12 points. Anything for fail? Seven again. Okay. These damn doors seem to be opening towards me. Which is a little unreasonable of them. Elaine's quarters, huh? Interesting. Close that. Discretion. Does that mean our friends here are going to go all wiggy on me once I report that I cleared the place out? Golf is untrackable. Slowed soap. Theft. Slowed soap's quite valuable and quite useful. And not really very morally tractable either. Okay, so the pillow is owned, but the slowed soap isn't. Traveller's Guide to Bretons. Very seriously locked bedside table that I can't get into. Note to self. Volrina Quara. Our matriarch is not going to stay idle, I'm sure of that. Though she remains silent to this day, I can still feel her eerie presence. Sooner or later an assassin will come to end my unlife. This is destined to happen. I am too weak to face Volrina on my own, for she is too powerful. But what if other Quara vampires revolted against her the way I did? I may only hope to see her killed by our kindred and stay vigilant. The vampire? I should think about the consequences should that ever happen. I cannot fully trust anyone. Even Cien looks suspicious now. Okay. So, I can't get into that table. I don't have the skills or tools. Ditto that. Skeleton. Potion of Night Eye. Spear. Map of High Rock. Cool. Corpse Preparation. Vampires of Vardenfell. Darkest Darkness. Ayunde Sentinel's Gauntlet. Not theft. Very much. Ash statue. Bad sign, Elaine. Blessed Helm of the Daywalker. Again, not theft. Resist weapons 25%, resist fire 35%, regenerate 5 points, but then paralyze and blind and weakness to frost, shock and poison. Oh. Well, yes, that's true, I have. I mean, on the one hand, she's a vampire. On the other hand, I care. I don't really care. I don't have anything against vampires yet. Might need to become one at one point. You never know. What does the journal say, if anything? Let's drop Elaine's thing back off in the closet. Because although it's worth a lot of money, it's not actually any bloody use. We'll see if it's still flagged. We'll see if that makes everything hostile or not. Yes. Okay. So, let's not load that. I think that should be where we were. Because obviously what I can do, if I decide I want to, is come in here, steal that helm, and then just teleport out. I assume they haven't nobbled that. Okay. So, now we know she's a vampire, but we haven't stolen her really quite rubbish helmet of daywalking. Hey, Elaine.
Stay out of trouble and you'll have none from me.
Amazing! I didn't expect to ever see you again when you rushed downstairs to deal with those foul undead creatures. I was tasked to destroy them no matter the price, as the Fighters Guild accepts even the most difficult jobs, you know. I think you deserve all the payment I received in advance. I'm an honest person and don't want to keep the money I haven't earned. Thank you and take care. Out of trouble, you have none from me. Goodbye. Vampires, Elaine. Vampires are undead monsters that feed on humans and drink their blood. If you ever encounter one, just run away. Yes, very ironic. Quara vampires? What? Never heard of it. Okay. About myself. I talk about myself with friends. Why that with friends? Okay. So... I don't really want to end up teleporting back out to Ruddy Pelagiad again. Not at the moment. If I need 14k's worth of helmet, I can always come back here and grab that, or maybe something else will come of it. We'll see. Dear gods. More ringing. Sorry. I know I cut about 15, 20 minutes out, whatever it was I said, 16 minutes was it? That I lost to the sorting inventory stuff out. But I'm going over an hour at this point, and my capacity to ramble is decreasing somewhat. So I think I'm going to head over to a rill and flog in some books and other bits and pieces I left lying around in my inventory rather than shelve them. Check around here for some hyperphasia. There are some stumps in this chunk of swamp. Yeah, then head over to a rill, sell some stuff, and probably leave it there. And so then I will try to remember to find some hyperphasia on my own time. So that we can start the next episode with a bit more. Oh, there it is. Oh, thank God for that. Okay, we have all our mushrooms. Yay. So let's flog stuff to a rill. Yeah, a rill.
Barter for goods or coin. I also have a small selection of spells for sale. You want a little advice? That's free. That's all that's free.
You silent shadows who tread the leaf-bestrewn paths, the dust-dry halls.
Really? That was quite poetic. Yes, let's do some business, Auril. I've got some crap to dump on you. Mostly books. I sorted out potion ingredients, like I said. I also put away a few other bits and pieces that I wasn't going to need. And I made sure that any book I might want I had stashed somewhere. And iron arrows, that definitely does. Yeah. I'll need to buy some stuff to make up for all of this. What have you got? You got in the magic category. Oh yeah. Burden. Thing. Or health. Darkness. That's some of these things I flogged you, actually. Rolls in, I guess. Rolls are always useful because they're light. I've got through a few interventions recently. If you hadn't noticed. Okay, fine. That's summon skeletons to go. You can put those back for sure. Interesting. Okay, fine. Thank you, Auril. That was handy. Anything I want from here? I don't think there is. Oh, well, I just bought something called Father's Hand, apparently. Good to know. Great. Hi Dravashai, how you doing? Hello again, friend. Hello, goodbye. One day, my friend, one day your time will come. This is not it. This seems like a nice spot to just wind up. So, we finally managed to gather our mushrooms. Wasn't that heroic of us? We poisoned a Kwama Queen. Wasn't that heroic of us? We helped out a vampire pacify some ancient lair she's hiding in. Wasn't that heroic of us? We hunted up some mushrooms. At least that's hobbitish of us. That's better than nothing. So, anyway, I'm going to take my leave in a moment, but I hope you have a pleasant time zone appropriate period and a nice day wherever you are and whatever you're doing, and that the world is as kind and gentle to you as it is able to be in these somewhat unusual times. And I will try to get another episode out either this weekend or early next week, and hopefully I'll see you there. Please do leave a like or a comment or drop a sub or something. It's all grist for...
What's this about?
Yeah, gosh, I'm causing a logjam. It's all grist for the algorithm, and I'm sure that YouTube would appreciate it. And until next time, my friend, have a good one. Bye for now.